IR, or infrared spectroscopy, is an important tool we're going to use this semester to evaluate the presence or absence of functional groups in our molecules. We make both liquid and solid IR samples, and I'm going to demonstrate how we prepare each of these. First, from the stockroom, we have our IR plates, which are kept in this small desiccator. The IR plates are made of sodium chloride, and therefore we need to keep them away from moisture in the air and solvents. So they're kept in these little pouches, and we want to handle them very carefully, only touching the edge of each of the salt plates. So we have 2 of them, which you remove from the pouch and place on a chem white in the station that's going to be in each section's hood dedicated to preparing IR samples. Since there's drying agent in the desiccator, you want to make sure to put the pouches back in the jar and seal it with the cap. Okay, for a liquid IR sample, it's very simple. You take a drop of your liquid, place it on the center of the plate, place the second sodium chloride plate on top to make a nice thin film, right? And this then is placed on the holder, like so, which is taken to the IR for analysis. I'm actually going to demonstrate the solid IR, which is a little more difficult. To make a solid IR, we need to make a thin film using methylene chloride as the solvent. To do this, there are 2 methods. One is you can take a little bit of your solid sample, place it in a dram vial, and add methylene chloride to it and place this on the plate. The second method, which I'm going to demonstrate, involves taking a small spatula tip of the solid and placing it on the center of one of the IR plates. You want to make sure your sample, if it was crystalline, is ground up so that we don't scratch the plates as we're making the thin film. So grind a little bit up before placing it on the IR plate. We then take a drop of methylene chloride and place it on top of the solid sample, which quickly dissolves it. To make the thin film, you place the second plate on top and rotate around. Now we eventually want the methylene chloride to evaporate so it doesn't dominate the spectrum. So you can pull the plates apart a little, let a little solvent evaporate, put them back together, and rotate around. As you do this, you'll see a thin film of your solid sample through the plate. All right, it's opaque, kind of cloudy looking, and that's the thin film that we want to analyze. This is then placed on the sample holder and placed in the IR. Whether you're doing a solid or liquid sample, you want to make sure when you're done obtaining your spectrum, you clean the plates, right? And this is done by taking the plates apart and using a little bit of methylene chloride to clean off the plates.